Hey, yep, it's Tokyo Swan again. Here I am in Fuchu City. I'm at this little shrine place right now, which is pretty cool. But the reason I'm here is because I'm going to the Tama Cemetery to visit some famous Japanese authors, some guys that I really love. Mishima Yukio and Edogawa Rampo are buried there, so we're going to try to check them out. But in the meantime, there's actually quite a lot to see and do here. So let's take in the sights and enjoy the show. This place is pretty cool. Really like the architecture here. But now I think I'm going to try to find that cemetery, wherever it may be. Not quite sure, to be honest. It's my first time here. So Fuchu is actually a lot larger than I thought it was. There's a lot of shops, and I just saw a Toys R Us back there, so if that gives you any indication of how big the city is, there you go. But yeah, it's got some nice greenery too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Fuchu's a pretty cool place. Really digging the atmosphere here. Well, I think just up ahead is Fuchu Park, so I think we're gonna stop there for a second. Those loud motorbikes are everywhere. I've been really lucky when I've been filming these videos lately. The weather's always been super nice. And yeah, we're getting closer to the end of Tokyo Swan. I think I've got about 7 episodes left if you include this one. So yeah, I'm trying to make these episodes really cool, try to show really different places, and get outside Tokyo more, which is what I've been doing. The last one Yokosuka and this one Fuchu. So yeah, it's been really fun, and I'm already planning on what to do for the last episode. I'm gonna make sure it's a good one. Awesome, so I just saw a sign that said the cemetery is down the street. So hopefully we'll be getting there shortly. I've been walking around for well over an hour, hour and a half. It's pretty hot out. It's pretty lost, but it's pretty fun. Alright, so here we are at the Tama Cemetery, and it is enormous. I've never seen a cemetery this large. What you're going to find interesting here is that these are actually graves, and they're not really scrunched together like most Japanese cemeteries. This is kind of more along the lines of American cemeteries, and since space is such a premium, this is really rare to see. So let's see if we can find Edogawa Rampo and Mishima Yukio. Seeing how large that is, that might be somewhat difficult, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, this is extremely fascinating with all the different graves. Now, I was able to find the exact location of where Edogawa Rampo is supposed to be. I don't know the exact location of where Mishima Yukio is supposed to be, but if we can find Rampo, I'll be pretty happy. And he's in the 26th quadrant, and that's where we are now. And then he's in row 17. So the numbers are getting smaller, so hopefully we're getting closer. Rampo, amazing writer. You probably, if you've seen my horror review videos that I used to do, I reviewed a lot of movies that were based off his work. It's amazing Not too much has been translated from him into English, but he's starting to. They're starting to now, which is wonderful. So yeah, oh man, if I could see his grave, that'd be great. I have such respect for his work. There's a strange noise happening right now. 20, 20, 37, 30, 26, 116. They're getting closer. Cool. So I went and like talked to this guy at like the front office, and you know, I asked him, where can I find these authors, and he like printed out like these little maps, and he even drew like these little lines like how to get there and the exact locations. So hooray, I think we will find these guys. This grave right here, this giant thing, has like the Triforce up there from like the Legend of Zelda. So I'm wondering if it's Link's, Ganon's, Zelda's. I don't know. You know, it's a perfect place to see some awesome Japanese architecture. You just look around you, like, this is pretty neat over here. I like these graves right here. That little guy's statue right there. It's pretty cool. It's a mini pagoda. There's some Buddhist statues. Wow. So here I am at the grave of the great Edogawa Rampo. And as I thought, it is listed under his actual given name, but you can see on the inscription here, you can find the kanji for Edogawa Rampo. Let's see if I can just point it out for you. It's right here. There's Edogawa Rampo right there. So we found it. This is the amazing writer who wrote The Human Chair, who wrote so many great short stories and detective stories. Wow, this is like, for someone who's like, you know, really into Japanese literature, this is amazing to be in the presence of such an incredible writer. I can't believe it. Now to find Mishima. Alright, here we are at the grave of the great Mishima Yukio. Authors of such work as my personal favorite, Confessions of a Mask. This is a very, very famous Japanese writer who ended his life by committing suicide in a very public fashion. So, here we go. Yep. Let's see, Mishima Yukio's kanjis are right in there. So, an amazing, amazing writer. And if I could ever possess just 1/10 of the skill that these guys had, I'd be a happy guy. So I'm going to leave you on that note. It was a really fun Tokyo Swan for me today. Really cultural. I hope everyone got a lot out of it. Very fun, always exciting to visit new places. And for someone deeply interested in Japanese literature, this was an excellent episode for me to do. So, thanks Mishima. Thanks Edogawa Rampo. We'll see you next time.